Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Sack here. Just did a video 2 days ago on the tragic bus crash in France, at least as it was reported, where supposedly 42 people were killed. In that video, I showed how it was a coded hoax by the numbers to instill in the viewing audience's mind thoughts of death and negativity. Now, here in the United States, we get a very similar type of story, a story of a woman driving into a homecoming parade at Oklahoma State University. As you watch this video, notice how many people are in orange that are shown in the video. Keep in mind that orange is the only color with a gematria of 33, and 33 is the number of the hoax. As you watch this video, it becomes undeniable how much orange is purposefully placed on the screen. After we watch this coverage, I will also show you all of the other coded numbers into the story that reveal the hoax and show all the parallels between it and the story from France of the 42 dead people on the bus. Here we go.
The university president. What was meant to be a celebration Saturday morning turned into a horrific scene. Authorities say a driver sped through a parked police motorcycle and crashed into a crowd of spectators at the Oklahoma State University homecoming parade. What eyewitnesses say they saw, clearly chaotic.
This car just went in through the crowd,
I mean, in every single shot, somebody's been in orange so far. It will continue.
burst into the crowd.
A crash reconstruction team now trying to figure out exactly what happened and asking for anyone with video or information to come forward.
It's just a horrible incident. It's very unfortunate that we have to do this.
These people in the background so often of these fake news stories, I don't know if they're all club members at the local Masonic lodge or what, but it's no coincidence that both men in the background are also wearing orange.
Just work through it as expeditious as we can and just keep the family of these victims in our prayer.
The driver, identified as 25-year-old Adacia Chambers, is suspected of drunk driving and arrested at the scene. The victims have not yet been identified. The university president said he struggled with the decision to go on with the homecoming game, but ultimately decided not to cancel. Players knelt on the field before kickoff to honor the victims, and the flag was lowered to half staff.
The Oklahoma State homecoming parade is probably one of the most wholesome, happy events in the country. And to have it fouled like this and these victims, it's a terrible tragedy. We reach out and embrace the victims and their families.
Sarah Gannam, CNN, New York.
All right, so a lot of you are probably thinking, well, the reason they're all in orange is because those are the school colors. Yeah, that's a fair point, but what I'm telling you is the reason that this school was used for this hoax is in part because they wear orange as colors, and I will show you how much is coded in. Even the driver's name, who supposedly caused this, has a 33 name in gematria, which we'll get to. Anyhow, when this first happened, all the media networks were reporting that 3 were dead and 22 injured. And for those of us who are aware, the number 322 traces back to Yale's Skull and Bones, the elite secret society. This is also a number that they love to code before our eyes in many hoaxes. They ended up coming out and saying the driver was a 25-year-old woman. Notice that Skull and Bones has gematria of 149. They identify by the number 322. So does the word 25 when written out. Skull and Bones and 25 both sum to 149. Later in the day, they updated the figure to 4 dead, 44 injured. 4 dead, 44 injured. Numbers that stand out. In CNN's reporting, it just sounded absurd. You know, they're looking for witnesses, yet they had witnesses who said they saw it, and people were flying in the air. Notice how that phrase is emphasized. People flying in the air has gematria of 118, just like the word death. And this story is all about emphasizing death. The festive scene turned into one of horror, one the university president called a horrible tragedy. "We are shocked and heartbroken by the horrible tragedy," said President V. Burns Hargis. "The Oklahoma State University homecoming parade is the most wholesome of events, and to have it marred in such a way is incomprehensible. I can't describe it any more clearly than this. People flying in the air," OSU graduate student Paul Sims said of the moment of impact. Another witness, Jeff Haxton, said he was about 100 yards from the crash site. What a important piece of information. So even the names of these people that they used are all interesting, all connecting to death. V. Burns Hargis has gematria of 59, the kill number in Jewish gematria. Paul Sims has gematria of 38, like death in simple English gematria. They just want to torment us with these stories. Here's some updated facts from today. Police say 11 children and infants are among 47 people treated for injuries. 47 is one of the most important numbers to the Masons and the Zionists. 4 plus 7 becomes 11. They love to stick 11s in here. 11 children, 47 people. Stillwater, Oklahoma, an interesting place, True Seeker. Stillwater has gematria of 139, just like the word Freemasonry. In my earliest videos, when I first started this work and I was setting up the channel, I explained how universities throughout the nation, throughout the world, have highly Masonic coding. And most universities are located in very Masonic towns. Stillwater, Oklahoma is a perfect example. They said the woman who crashed is named Adacia Chambers. Chambers, a name with 33 and 42 gematria with the S exception. This is perfect for Oklahoma State, which has gematria of 42, and Oklahoma State University equals 96. This is identical to the word Freemason. And what I am doing is exposing how the Freemasons control our media and wage these hoaxes against us by the numbers on the daily. The name Adacia Chambers in simple English gematria sums to 86, a number we often find coded around death. Also, the words symbol, triangle, and pyramid all have gematria of 86. Adacia Chambers now becomes an example, a symbol of why you should not drink and drive. A message that will resonate with many college students, I am sure. CNN all morning has kept up this thing saying it was 42 minutes ago. It's been 42 minutes ago since I woke up 3 hours ago. Again, Oklahoma State equals 42, Freemason equals 42. CNN is a highly Masonic network. We get this quote from her father, the father of the driver. "Everyone across the country is talking about it," said an emotional Floyd Chambers, 47, of Oolaga, who said he couldn't believe that his daughter could have done something like this. Anyhow, who knows if Floyd Chambers is even a real person. Saying he's 47 stands out right away. That means he had his daughter when he was young. He was 22. Entirely possible, but his daughter's 25. He's 47. Again, that name Chambers has that gematria of 33 and 42. Floyd has the gematria of 26. The boxer Floyd Mayweather has a career knockout total of 26 knockouts, KO, 11 plus 15 equals 26. Boxing, a highly Masonic sport, 96 feet around the ring. Name Muhammad Ali equals 96. Just going off on a little tangent there just to remind people how much control these Freemasons have. They control the media, they control sports. The name Floyd the Big Way also sums to 62, just like the word Mason. Also, with them saying he's 47 years old, True Seeker, just know that the reflection of 47 is 74. The word Masonic in simple English gematria sums to 74. In English gematria, it sums to 444. Kind of like 4 dead, 44 injured, 444. Masonic coding. Also, they began with 3 dead, 22 injured, the reflection of 223, the Jewish gematria of Masonic. The zip code for Stillwater is 74074. Very, very Masonic. A right place for a hoax. This story even gave us the middle name of the driver, Adacia Avery Chambers. Notice those initials of AAC, a lot like 113, another number so often coded into hoaxes, the words mainstream, green screen, and dishonest, all summed to 113. Her name in different forms of gematria yields some interesting results. Adacia Avery Chambers, with the V exception, sums to 96, like Freemason, like Oklahoma State University. Just another example here of hoaxes by the numbers, truth seeker. If you didn't see my bus video about the crash in France, it happened 33 years after the last bus tragedy in the nation, and it happened in a town with gematria of 42 and 96, very similar to Oklahoma State University. So that pretty much wraps up what I have to say, truth seeker. People need to wake up to these numbers that they put before our eyes. If you learn to recognize these numbers, you can quickly recognize the hoaxes. Until next time.